Embracing the Shadow, Carl Jung's Path to Self-Discovery. Carl Jung, the brilliant Swiss psychiatrist and psychoanalyst, revolutionized our understanding of the human psyche with his deep and insightful exploration of the unconscious mind. One of his most profound contributions is the concept of the shadow, the hidden, often repressed parts of ourselves that we might find uncomfortable or unacceptable. Imagine the shadow as a treasure chest buried deep within us. At first glance, it might seem like a collection of unwanted trinkets and dark secrets. But as we dig deeper, we uncover gems of profound wisdom, creativity, and potential for personal growth. Welcome to the transformative journey of shadow work, where we explore these hidden aspects and integrate them into our consciousness, leading to a more holistic understanding of ourselves. Chapter 1: Understanding the Shadow. The shadow isn't some ominous entity lurking in the darkness. It's a core part of our psyche that includes desires, impulses, and traits that our conscious mind often finds uncomfortable. Everyone has a shadow, and the more we repress it, the darker and denser it becomes. Think back to your childhood. Remember how you were taught certain behaviors were good and others bad? This is where the shadow starts to form. Traits deemed unacceptable by family, society, or culture are pushed into the unconscious mind, creating our shadow. Example: Sarah, a young girl with a passion for painting, was discouraged by her parents who believed art wasn't a practical career choice. As she grew up, Sarah repressed her artistic side, which became part of her shadow. As an adult, she felt a vague sense of dissatisfaction without understanding why. Through shadow work, she reconnected with her love for painting, which brought her immense joy and fulfillment. The shadow is crucial for our psyche, influencing our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors in ways we might not be consciously aware of. For instance, repressed anger might manifest as frequent irritability or criticism. By acknowledging and integrating the shadow, we gain greater control over our reactions and behaviors. Remember, the shadow isn't purely negative. It's a mix of dark and light aspects. The key is to bring these hidden parts into conscious awareness and integrate them into our overall self-concept, allowing us to become more whole and balanced individuals. Story: John always felt an inexplicable anger towards a confident coworker. Through shadow work, John realized he had repressed his own desire to be confident and assertive, traits discouraged during his upbringing. By acknowledging this shadow aspect, John began working on building his confidence, improving his relationships at work. Chapter 2: The Process of Shadow Work. Embarking on shadow work requires introspection, honesty, and a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths. Let's break down the steps. Step 1: Identifying the shadow. The first step is to recognize and acknowledge the shadow aspects within us. This involves self-reflection and observing our reactions to people and situations. Often, the traits we most dislike in others are reflections of our own shadow. Techniques for identifying the shadow. Journaling: keep a journal of your thoughts, feelings, and reactions. This can help uncover patterns and traits you might not be consciously aware of. Example: Maria found she often judged others for being overly emotional. Through journaling, she discovered she had been taught to suppress her own emotions from a young age. Acknowledging this allowed her to start expressing her feelings more freely. Mirror work: spend time looking at yourself in the mirror and reflecting on the emotions and thoughts that arise. Story: Alex practiced mirror work daily and noticed a recurring feeling of shame when looking at himself. He realized this was linked to his childhood experiences of being criticized for his appearance. By acknowledging this, Alex started to build a healthier self-image. Feedback from others: ask trusted friends or family members for honest feedback about your behaviors and traits. Example: Raj asked his close friend for feedback and learned he often came across as distant and unapproachable. This insight helped Raj recognize and work on his fear of vulnerability, a shadow aspect he had long ignored. Step 2: Exploring the shadow. After identifying shadow aspects, explore them through techniques like journaling, dream analysis, and guided meditations. Techniques for exploring the shadow. Journaling. Write about your discoveries and reflections. Ask yourself questions like, when did I first start feeling this way, and what situations trigger this trait? Example, Lisa wrote about her tendency to procrastinate and discovered it stemmed from a fear of failure instilled during her childhood. Understanding this, she began to tackle tasks with more confidence. Dream analysis. According to Jung, dreams are a window into the unconscious mind. Keep a dream journal and analyze recurring themes for insights into your shadow. Story. Michael kept having dreams about being chased. By analyzing these dreams, he realized they symbolized his fear of facing certain aspects of his personality. This realization prompted him to confront his fears more directly. Guided meditations. Meditative practices can help create a safe space for exploring deep-seated emotions and traits. Example, Jenny used guided meditations to explore feelings of inadequacy. Over time, she identified their roots in her childhood experiences and began building a more positive self-concept. Step 3. Integration and acceptance. The most challenging aspect of shadow work is accepting these parts of ourselves without judgment. Self-compassion is essential during this process. By integrating the shadow, we become more whole, balanced, and authentic individuals. Techniques for integration. Self-compassion exercises. Practice self-compassion by speaking to yourself kindly and acknowledging your humanity. Example, Mark used self-compassion exercises to accept his anger. He learned to view it as a natural emotion rather than something to be ashamed of, which helped him manage it more effectively. Creative expression. Engage in creative activities like art, writing, or music to express and integrate shadow aspects. Story. Emma channeled her repressed emotions into painting. This creative outlet allowed her to express feelings she had difficulty articulating, leading to greater emotional release and understanding. Therapy. Working with a therapist, especially one trained in Jungian psychology, can provide guidance and support throughout the process. Example, Daniel sought therapy to address his deep-seated fear of abandonment. Through therapy, he uncovered and healed past traumas, significantly improving his emotional well-being. Chapter 3. Benefits of Shadow Work. Engaging in shadow work offers numerous benefits that can transform various aspects of your life. Personal growth. By confronting and integrating the shadow, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves. This process leads to greater self-awareness and personal growth, making us more conscious of our motivations and choices. Benefits of self-awareness. Improved decision-making. With greater self-awareness, we can make decisions that align with our true values and desires. Example, Sarah, after reconnecting with her love for painting, decided to pursue art therapy as a career, combining her passion with helping others. Enhanced emotional intelligence. Understanding our shadow helps us recognize and manage our emotions more effectively. Story, John, after working on his confidence, became a mentor to colleagues, helping them develop their own self-assurance. Improved relationships. Understanding our shadow can improve our relationships by making us more empathetic and compassionate towards others. We become less reactive and more understanding of others' behaviors. Benefits for relationships. Conflict resolution. Recognizing our shadow triggers can help us resolve conflicts more effectively. Example, Maria, after acknowledging her emotional suppression, started communicating more openly with her partner, leading to a healthier relationship. Deeper connections. By being authentic and accepting of ourselves, we can form deeper connections with others. Story. Raja's willingness to be vulnerable improved his friendships, fostering a sense of trust and closeness. Healing past traumas. Shadow work can uncover and heal past traumas and generational wounds. By bringing these hidden aspects into the light, we can address and heal them. Benefits for healing. Emotional release. confronting and processing repressed emotions can lead to significant emotional release and relief. Example: Lisa, after understanding her fear of failure, felt a tremendous emotional release and relief, enabling her to pursue her goals more freely. Breaking patterns. Healing past traumas can help break unhealthy patterns and cycles. Story: Michael's confrontation of his fears allowed him to break free from a cycle of avoidance and anxiety. Enhanced creativity. Integrating the shadow can unlock creative potential by freeing us from internal conflicts and repressed emotions. Creativity allows us to explore parts of ourselves that we might not access through rational thought alone. Benefits for creativity. Innovation. Greater self-awareness and integration can lead to more innovative thinking. Example: Emma's creative expression through painting led to innovative art projects that gained her recognition and satisfaction. Artistic expression. Shadow work can inspire artistic endeavors. Story: Jenny's journey into shadow work not only helped her understand her feelings of inadequacy but also led to a burst of creative energy. She began writing poetry that beautifully expressed her journey, and her work resonated deeply with others. Chapter 4: Practical Applications of Shadow Work. Shadow work is not a one-time event but a continuous journey. Here are some practical applications and real life. And the journey continues. Shadow work is not a one-time event but a continuous journey. Here are some practical applications and real-life examples to help you integrate shadow work into your daily life. Chapter 4: Practical Applications of Shadow Work. Imagine shadow work as an ongoing conversation with yourself, one that deepens as you grow. Here are some practical steps and real-life stories to inspire you along the way. Daily reflection. Spend a few minutes each day reflecting on your reactions and emotions. Note any strong reactions to people or situations, as these can indicate shadow aspects. Techniques for daily reflection. Mindfulness. Practice mindfulness meditation to become more aware of your thoughts and feelings. Sit quietly, focus on your breath, and observe any thoughts that arise without judgment. Gratitude journaling. Keep a gratitude journal to focus on positive aspects of yourself and your life. Each day, write down a few things you are grateful for and notice how this practice shifts your perspective. Example: Sophie found herself getting irritated with her colleagues frequently. By practicing daily reflection, she discovered that these irritations were linked to her own unmet needs for recognition. Acknowledging this, she started expressing her needs more clearly, which improved her work relationships. Therapy and counseling. Professional help can provide a structured and safe environment for deeper exploration. Jungian therapists are specifically trained in shadow work and can guide you through the process. Benefits of therapy. Expert guidance. A trained therapist can provide valuable insights and support, helping you navigate complex emotions and experiences. Safe space. Therapy offers a safe space to explore difficult emotions and experiences, providing a supportive environment for healing. Example: Daniel sought therapy to address his deep-seated fear of abandonment. Through therapy, he uncovered and healed past traumas, significantly improving his emotional well-being. Creative expression. Engaging in creative activities such as art, writing, or music can help express and integrate shadow aspects. Creativity allows us to explore parts of ourselves that we might not access through rational thought alone. Techniques for creative expression. Art therapy. Use art as a means of expressing and understanding your shadow. Paint, draw, or sculpt your emotions and experiences. Writing. Write stories, poems, or essays that explore shadow themes. Let your imagination guide you to uncover hidden parts of yourself. Story. Emma channeled her repressed emotions into painting. This creative outlet allowed her to express feelings she had difficulty articulating, leading to greater emotional release and understanding. Shadow work, inspired by Carl Jung's teachings, is a powerful tool for self-discovery and personal growth. By confronting and integrating our shadow, we embark on a journey toward wholeness and authenticity. This ebook has provided an overview of the shadow, the process of shadow work, its benefits, and practical applications. Embrace your shadow, and discover the hidden treasures within your psyche. For further exploration, consider reading more of Jung's works. The journey of shadow work is ongoing, and each step brings you closer to understanding and embracing your true self.